Okay, it's time to go to the first Disney World. Yeah. Now, okay, so I'm gonna show you exactly one gummy ship mission. That's all I'm gonna do, just one mission. Cause these are boring as shit. But you know, I feel like I should show it off at least once. If only to emphasize how awful it is. So yeah, I'll just like skip through all the rest of them. And just show you this single one in its entirety. It's just so boring. There's like most of these missions give you very little to do. Like I even like emphasize how lacking this first mission is. I mean, like I know it's the first mission, but come on. Like literally all I do is just hold the O button down to fire and I make it through without dying or having to move or anything. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think I ever moved the control stick at any point throughout this. Like, again, I know it's the first mission, but come on. Yeah, but, you know, that's one thing I really love about the second game, is how well they improved the gummy missions. They're actually fun in that game, you know? And, of course, I had to question why Heartless have spaceships. That's never really elaborated on. It's just like, oh yeah, the Heartless have ships that come after us, I guess. I don't know. I just imagine like little shadows, just like pressing all these buttons and pulling the levers with their tiny little darkness hands. I don't know. I just find the image funny. But yeah, yeah. Of course, eventually you'll get a warp gummy, so you don't have to. Because the thing is that if you want to go back to a world you visited, you have to go through this again. And until you get the warp gummy, but that's not, you know, that's not until like 3 or 4 worlds in. Until then, you're stuck just going through it all naturally. Yep, see, I did not move a single muscle, I don't think. I was only half paying attention to what was going on screen. And just holding down the zero button. Or the O button. Yay, Wonderland! Man, I love Alice in Wonderland. I think it's totally underrated. Yeah, I do feel like the world here is a little bit under. It's not used to its fullest potential, you know. I don't know, because there's like so much like crazy shit they could do. Hello. Now, let's see, the White Rabbit, he is voiced by, I think he's voiced by Corey Burton, isn't he? Let's see. Yep, Corey Burton. But yeah, so like the thing is that they just don't really utilize all the crazy stuff that they could do. Like, yeah, okay, there are these doors and they're growing and shrinking, but that's about like 90% of it. There's some talking flowers and you can walk on the walls. I don't know. I guess I kind of wish we could see more of the characters. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Mad Hatter and the March Hare, the Dodo. Oh, sorry, Doorknob. He is also voiced by Corey Burton.
Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more.
Alright, good night.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Yeah, I actually recently rewatched this movie. Like, I watched it like 2 days ago. Yeah, at the time of this recording, at least. Yeah, it was a lot, you know, still just as fun as I remember it being. But yeah, like, what other characters? Like the Walrus and the Carpenter, they could probably use those. Like, a little painting appears, that has their beach, but the characters themselves don't appear. Yeah, and I know the Mad Hatter and the, you know, the Hare have the little picture that they appear in, but I'm not gonna count that. I don't. It doesn't work. No way, not for me. Because they don't say anything or do anything. They're just kind of there to fill quota. I don't know. I don't like it. No, sir. And they're, you know, the talking flowers or the caterpillar. They could appear too, but they don't. Like, this is like the #1 world I want to make a reappearance in a future game. But it probably won't happen. You know, not counting shit like Coded or Chain of Memories. Ah, well. Yeah. You alright there, Rabbit?
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial. But why?
Her Majesty.
Yeah, now that I hear her voice again, she does sound a little noticeably different, Alice, from the movie, which I guess is, you know,
There's no
because, Catherine Baymon's like, what, like 80, 70 at this point while she voiced her in Kingdom Hearts, so of course her voice is going to be different,
Of course.
but she still does a pretty decent job considering she's, redoing a voice 50 years after the fact.
So mean.
silence. You dared.
And I think I mentioned this before, but the Queen of Hearts is voiced by Trace McNeil.
We're out.
I mentioned her voice actress before, but I don't remember if I mentioned she did the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, yeah. That's against the rules.
Yeah, that whole meddling thing is gonna be dropped off after like 2 worlds. They just don't give a shit after like an hour into the game.
An attempted theft of my heart.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it would be kind of interesting if they
Hold it right
like utilize her role as the Queen of Hearts more, but it's never really elaborated. It's never like brought up that she's the Queen of Hearts. I don't know. They could have done something with that,
It's the heart.
but they don't really even try.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Ah, she's got you there, Sora. Yeah, and it's a little bit unfortunate. Alice doesn't really do anything. That's it. That's the last of Alice's importance in this entire world. She just gets locked up in that cage, doesn't have any more lines. Actually, think about it, I probably could. I love this card. He's such a dick. I love him. The 2 of spades. But yeah, she, like, I think you might actually be able to talk to her in her cage. I never actually thought to try. But again, she doesn't, but she just kind of vanishes, like, halfway through the world and doesn't really do anything else for the rest of the game, which is unfortunate. Because I actually really like Alice. I like her in the movie. And there's the Cheshire Cat. Yeah, and the Cheshire Cat doesn't do much either. He gives you some helpful hints, which is a little unusual. Because I remember in the movie, he like actively, try to get Alice in trouble. Yet here, he's just like, here's some riddles. Like, that's all he does. He just tells you, like, helpful riddles, but, they're riddles, so of course, you gotta figure it out on your own, but still. Overall, he does nothing but help you, which is a little strange for him. Yeah, and there are technically talking flowers here in this room. Like, if you give them items, they'll, like, grow you or shrink you or give you something else. Some other item. But, yeah, I don't count that. As the talking flowers from the movie, I'm not counting that. And as for the evidence, you don't actually have to get it all. And I don't think you even get a prize for doing so, but it just determines the mini-boss battle that comes up ahead. If the more evidence you have, the more likely it is that a Heartless will be accused of the crime instead of, like, Donald or Goofy. Which it actually is funny when, like, Donald pops out of the box. But I actually do get to accuse a Heartless. But yeah. Yeah, again, like, this is definitely the top of my list of worlds that need to come back. Because the thing is that they could really just go balls to the walls crazy with this, with a world like this, They could just do whatever the fuck they want for the most part. And I guess they do a little bit here, but not enough, I don't think. Like, the Bizarre Room is probably the apex of the strangeness this world has. The characters don't really seem to rely on their own logic. For the most part, the Cheshire Cat says a couple of riddles, but that's pretty much that's about all they do in terms of being all mad and weird like they are in the movie. But yeah, stench. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Let's not elaborate on that. And you're still taking your nap, stupid doorknob. Now, what was I saying? Oh right, so again, they could do whatever they want. They could really go crazy with like a game with a game system with less limitations like the PlayStation 4, you know? But, yeah, I mean, at the time of this recording, they've not mentioned Alice in Wonderland at all for that game, and I very much doubt it will appear. Yeah, so far, again, at the time of this recording, like, who knows if there'll be, like, another leak or something. They haven't announced, the only, like, 2D movie they're gonna have worlds for are Hercules and Winnie the Pooh. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of odd. Not, you know, not in a bad way, but like pretty much every world revealed so far is like a 3D movie. It's just a little unusual. Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Rapunzel, Frozen, Big Hero 6. Yeah. So I hope that I remember they try to get Jungle Book into Birth by Sleep. I'm hoping they'll maybe try that again. I mean, if they really need to, I remember, I think it was like Louis, like there was the problem with him because he was like modeled after somebody, like a singer, I think. Like, so they couldn't use him in Birth by Sleep. There was like a little bit of a legal issue, I think. But like, if they really have to, they could just not have him in the world. That, or they could just, you know, use the live-action movie version of him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get Blizzard whether or not you get all the clues or not. So, I think you just get it a little bit earlier if you get them all. But yeah, like again, like the giant, you know, the giant Louis from the movie would be a lot more from the 2016 movie would be a lot better of a boss fight than, you know, the original version. Ah, I see. Thank you, White Rabbit. You sure are helpful. Yeah, and so yeah, you get 4 pieces of evidence. Yeah, there's always gonna be 5 pieces of evidence. But you know, she'll always just fill out how many, you know, spots are left until there's 5. And there's no real way to know which box is which. So you just gotta, it's just luck, basically, and chance. Alright, let's see. Hey, it's a soldier. So, was he just hiding in that box? I guess he was. Ah, screw you. Gosh, he's such a brat. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh no, Alice. Oh no, cards. I'm so scared. But yeah, so this is just a little mini boss. Just ignore the cards, attack the tower, and that's basically it. And the queen shouts over and over in the background. You can't actually attack the queen and make her topple over. It doesn't really do anything, I don't think. Actually, no, I think it, I think, like, the red cards will, like, stop attacking you if you do that, I think. But I'm not 100% positive on that. There we go. That was easy. Oh shit. She's dead. Maybe. By who? And why? That's such an odd that's an odd conclusion to jump to, Donald. I don't know, she must have been kidnapped. Like, no, she like, oh, maybe she escaped. Like, no, she got kidnapped. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look, I guess. Huh. Hello. Well, yes, there are shadows everywhere. I'm casting a shadow right now. Yeah, and again, you do kind of interact. You do kind of see the Mad Hatter and the hair, but they don't do or say anything. I'm not sure if it's even supposed to be them. It's just like a painting of the characters, not the characters themselves. So I don't really count that as an appearance. It's stupid. It's kind of lazy. I don't like it. I don't know. And you know, another thing I kind of noticed is even though Sora's still kind of in his wide-eyed, like childlike wonder stage of his life, he doesn't really react to the strangeness of the world around him very often. Yeah, like, you know, his whole goal was, oh, we gotta, yeah, see, there they are. Just a painting, that's it. Wow, they really went all out here. Did the Heartless do it? I don't fucking know. Anywho, yeah, so even though he's supposed to be like this wide-eyed, like adventurous child who dreams of seeing all the worlds out there, he doesn't really react to the new worlds he goes to very much. Like he never goes like, oh wow, this place is so different from the islands. Oh wow. He doesn't really seem to give a shit after like 2 worlds. I mean, sure, he is looking for Riku and Kairi, but still. I mean, they don't have to spend like a half hour on it, but just like a comment or two. Like them reacting to the doorknob is pretty much like the height of his surprise for like any of the worlds for quite a while. But again, it's just a small thing, but it bothers me slightly. Because again, like his whole shtick was like, oh, I want to go see other worlds and see what's out there. But then he goes out there, he doesn't seem to give a shit. Though, of course, again, he is, you know, looking for Riku and Kairi, so I guess that's, you know, definitely part of it. His mind is focused on other things. Yep. Yeah, so this bizarre room, again, this is pretty much like the height of the whole oddness of this world. Yeah, but I guess it's more like the characters don't really perform any of their oddities. Like the Cheshire Cat kind of tossing riddles, but that's about it. And the Queen of Hearts is just kind of a self-absorbed bitch. A brat. Huh. Oh no, not the doorknob. Anything but the doorknob. He's my favorite character. He's my favorite Disney character. What am I gonna do without him? Oh yeah, there is a shortcut back to the Queen's Garden. Yeah, I'm not really fond of the whole like skybox. That's like a literal cardboard cutout you can see. I don't really like that. It just looks. I don't know. I just don't like it very much. Yeah, the thing is, you don't actually get the Keyblade for this world for a while. I think you have to perform the White Trinity to get it, and that's not till near the end of the game. A little unusual, but then again, it is Wonderland. Her. Alright, Cheshire Cat. What is up? Oh no. Yeah, so he's the Trick Master, and I really do not like his recolor. The pink, the light green, it's just ugly. The colors themselves I don't mind. It's the well, I mean, you know, pink and green, I don't mind those colors. But it's just the shades of those colors are just so ugly looking. Yeah, I remember this guy was such a pain in the fucking ass in the Chain of Memories, especially on Riku's portion of the game and the Reverse Rebirth part of it. Yeah, so of course he's, you know, way out of reach, so magic spells or jumping on items is how you're gonna get to him. Yeah, for someone called the Trick Master, he isn't even really that tricky. He does fire spells and he jumps around a bit, that's about it. He's not too bad. Yeah, I overestimated how high up Blizzard could reach. I don't know, I was thinking like, oh, he uses fire, so he must be weak to Blizzard. I don't know. Just trying to make the fight more interesting, I suppose. But he's not even doing anything, he's just dancing there. What? Oh, was he attacking? I think that was an attack. But yeah, again, I do like most of the recolors that the Final Mix version gives us, but this is not one of them. Look at him just walking. Look at that stride, man. Man, that I'm gonna go downtown walking like that. I'm gonna pick up all the chicks. Oh shit. Yeah, see, he uses fire, so I assumed he would be like weak against Blizzard if I could actually hit him with it. Yeah, I probably should have tried doing it while I was on the table. Yeah, it's so weird not having guard right away. Like in all the other games, you can use. Well, you know, in most of the other games, you can use guard right away. I'm pretty sure. It's weird not being able to use it. Oh well. I don't need it. I'll beat him anyway. There we go. Haha. Gotcha. I do kind of like his papery arms. I think that's kind of a funny little design choice. Oh no, he fell. His arms are too papery to support him, to support his body to get back up. Okay, an interesting thing about this cutscene that happens after the world is finished is if you go to a different world first, it'll show Snow White instead of Alice.
Not to get any sleep.
If you go, I think if you complete the Olympus Coliseum first, or is that now or is that a little bit later? We'll see. Again, it just depends on the order you do the worlds in. If you haven't done if you don't do Wonderland before that cutscene happens, then it will show Snow White. Ah, what the hell? Did he just sneeze onto the floor? Yeah, and of course, Navi-Gs are how you get to different worlds. Aw, thanks, Cheshire Cat. You're so nice. Yeah, we might save her for another world. Yeah, we might see her again, but they never even bring her up ever again. Like that's the last time they ever mention Alice in the entire game. Okay, so I guess that cutscene is later on. I think it might be after you complete the Deep Jungle. And then or I don't remember, we'll see. But for now, it's the Olympus Coliseum. Oh boy. Back to there only being like 2 rooms. The lobby and then the entrance. And that's it. Oh well. Now, yeah, and of course, we're gonna have adult Hercules, obviously. He's grown up so fast. Gosh, Sora, this world sure is small and boring. Huh. Yeah, and of course there's a couple of trinities you can do. I think there's like a white trinity, like right smack dab in the middle of the little entrance area, just taunting you with its presence. Because you don't get to do a white trinity until Hollow Bastion. And, you know, like part way through it too. At least they were kind enough to give us two trinity marks. 2 blue ones, I mean. Alright, let's go. Let's go fight some monsters. Become heroes and all that jazz. Can't push this yet. Phil! My favorite satyr. Satyr? Satyr? What's he even doing? Why was it there in the first place? The games! The games. The James. It's a shame they couldn't get Danny DeVito to come back, honestly. I thought that would have been awesome. Yeah, that's the thing I like, is if they can't get the voice actor back for whatever reason, whether they're dead or they just won't do it, they always manage to get a good stand-in. So that's always something I can appreciate for the series. I know, man. Look how hard Phil's working. I love it when Sora just pouts like that. It looks so silly. Yeah, there's gonna be like 2 heroes in the entire Coliseum. Like 2 show up, seriously. Sorry, did you say something, Donald? I can't hear you over here. I won't do that again. Especially because I didn't even do the noise accurately. Well, technically, he didn't even save anyone so far. He let the monster kidnap Alice. He didn't save anyone yet. Okay, Phil, we get it.
Hey, if you can't even move this.
Hey, there's more to being a hero than strength. It's the strength of the heart and friendship and whatever.
The hero.
Don't hurt yourself, Phil.
Okay, so
Ah,
it takes
jeez.
more than-
Yeah, there we go. It takes brain and kindness and stuff. I don't know. Other cheesy stuff like that. The trial. Yeah, so I decided to just fast forward through this barrel breaking shit because it's boring. Yeah, just break all the barrels. It's very simple. There we go. It's like almost impossible to fail this if you're even trying. Yeah, I don't think it even matters how high your strength is. They just break in a certain amount of hits no matter what, as far as I know. Yeah, the problem is if you use that electrical thing, that finisher, it won't send the barrels flying, which can be a little bit, How did I break that one at the top there? There was supposed to be one on that platform. It was going too fast. I don't think I saw it get broken.
You know, you ain't big.
But he ain't good either.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Sorry, we already had the games. We have them like every 5 minutes. Didn't you hear?
2 words.
Like, seriously, they're like always having the games, like at all times. I'm pretty sure it's like an hourly event. No wonder there's never anyone in the stands, because if you know they can't keep buying tickets because they happen so damn often. Aw. Hey, come on, Hercules didn't have to master thunder. Cheater. Oh well, guess we get to go home.
Rather a stubborn old goat.
Hey, hi James Woods. I'm just gonna call him James Woods. That's pretty much who he is. It's just James Woods with his head on fire.
Well then, hey, get a load of this.
You know, it's kind of isn't it a bit more acceptable for Sora to trust Hades? Because for one thing, all he does is hand him a ticket, and also because Sora's like 14 years old. So yeah, see, there's that white Trinity mark, just teasing us with its presence. I don't even remember what you get from that. I guess I'll find out later. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess like if literally anyone hands him a pass, can he just get into the games? Okay, it's this 5-year-old kid with a pass. Now let him in, Phil. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna show like one match, and then I'm gonna fast forward through the rest because it's just fighting Heartless. It's nothing unique, really. There's no time limit or anything either. So yeah, not into it. Yeah. Yeah, I know Sora does some victory poses from Final Fantasy games, but I'm not sure on Donald and Goofy. I'm not sure if they specifically do anything. Oh my gosh, it's Emo McBig Sword, aka Cloud Strife. I don't know why, but for some reason he's kind of like wearing a combination of his outfit and Vincent's outfit from Final Fantasy VII. I'm not really sure why, but it looks pretty cool, so I'm not really complaining. I think I fast forward, don't I? I thought I did. Haha. Yeah, like that looks like it would be a Final Fantasy pose, but I'm not positive. Yeah, there we go. Now it's going fast. Yeah, really, it's nothing too interesting. Like the most interesting is you can fight pieces of the guard armor. While you're going through the tournament, like you can fight its like arms and legs. I really hope Zeus gets to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3 or any of the gods aside from Hades, really. Or I guess that would just basically be like Zeus and Hera. The other ones don't matter at all. Like, seriously, it's gonna take place partly on Mount Olympus, isn't it? So we should be able to see him.
Punk is your next opponent, okay? Now, don't blow it. Just take him out.
'Cause I'm not gonna let you do that.
Hey, 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 hey,
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid?
Shut up, Cloud.
Sorry, but my contract says...
I know. You think I don't know? I wrote the contract.
What's he even moving his mouth there?
To kill Hercules in this tournament.
Now, for Cloud, he is voiced by Steve Burton, who has pretty much just been voicing Cloud for the past 20 years. That's pretty much it.
It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right?
Yeah, but like this is really where the whole emo Cloud thing came from. I'm pretty sure. Like this, and I think Advent Children, because he wasn't even like emo in the game in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, yeah, he wasn't exactly Chipper McHappy Feels, but still. What was that? A monster? Ooh, I don't like monsters. And I guess I'll mention this now. Hercules is voiced by Sean Astin. Not the original voice for Hercules. And, oh yeah, here's Cloud. He really is not that hard, honestly. I'm not sure if you actually have to beat him. I think beating him is optional, but I'm not 100% positive on that. Yeah, but aside from Hercules, he voices Sam from a couple Lord of the Rings games. And Raphael from a lot of Ninja Turtles stuff. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, really, Cloud's not that much of a challenge. Especially since you can, like, parry his attacks with your Keyblade. Like that. Like, the only thing that's really bad is that... I forgot what the attack is actually called. Yeah, that attack. I forgot what it's called. Like, when he does it like 10 times in a row, but... You could... Actually, no, you could just dodge roll like that. It's really not too bad. Like, if you have, like, a potion or two, you'll be fine. I don't even need that much. Like, I don't think I did any off-screen training at this point anyway. And I still made... Well, then again, I'm playing on beginner, so there we go. And I don't know why he has bandages on his sword. Oh, God! Cloud, are you okay? Oh, jeez, I think he's dead. Oh, no.
One other rule. I forgot. Accident.
That's not a rule. How's that a rule? How can it be a rule that accidents happen? Huh? Huh? Oh, hey, Hercules. Man, Hercules should be able to punch that guy into, he should be able to punch Cerberus into the stratosphere, honestly. They make Hercules a lot weaker than he is in the movie. Which I suppose is kind of, well, I mean, if he was as powerful as he was in the movie, he'd be way too overpowered. Because again, he should be able to beat Cerberus with one hand tied behind his back. But he's not even able to do that. Yeah, where are all the other heroes that are supposed to join the games? It's just Sora, Hercules, and Cloud. Punch him! What are you doing? It's so weird. We like hardly ever see Hercules actually punch anyone. Just sock someone in the face during any of these cutscenes.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
Ha 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 ha. Oh man, it's so funny when he does that for the 20th time. Yeah, so Cerberus is actually a bit tougher than Cloud, because he, well, for one thing, he does a lot of projectile shit, which homes in on you. His attacks are powerful, and you gotta jump up to be able to attack him. You can't go on his back, but he can also knock you off when you do so. But also, yeah, thankfully the whole parrying attack thing, I think that's actually a pretty nice mechanic. It certainly makes bosses a bit more manageable. But he's not too bad. Yeah, yeah, he does that. I hate bosses that do earthquake shit. I've always hated that sort of thing. Yeah, hey, come on, Cerberus could never do this in the movie. I'm calling bullshit. That's bullshit. Cerberus is too OP. Please nerf. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get to fight Cerberus in Kingdom Hearts 3. Probably. I hope we get to go to the Coliseum too. As far as I know, they've only talked about Mount Olympus, but nah, of course they're gonna do the Coliseum. There's no way they skip out on that. Nah. It's been a staple of the series since day one. But yeah, pretty much. Having the Coliseum, or some kind of Coliseum, it's been in like every game. You know, aside from like Coded or I don't remember if there was actually a tournament in 358. I don't quite remember. Well, then I only know Dream Drop Distance didn't have the Coliseum at all. Yeah, that's true. Is it dead? Did I kill it?
Thus, I do hereby dub the junior heroes.
Wow, I'm surprised Phil can read.
Upon the full rights and privileges to participate in the game.
Hooray!
Further,
Bit of a delayed reaction, huh, Donald?
you rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
Do you even know, Phil?
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have
Yeah,
to
again,
find out
I
for yourself.
I really do like how
Just the way
if they can't get their hands on the original voice actor for whatever reason, they get a good a guy that's good at impersonating it to fill in the part.
Games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess from that last battle.
What mess?
Okay, we'll be back.
There wasn't a mess. You're lying.
I still can't believe that.
I do like how the Heartless actually participate in the games. Like I just imagine like one of the shadows just like siding, like filling in the paperwork.
My lips.
Yeah, so like our Heartless are just like, okay, we gotta win the tournament, you guys. Like, why? I don't know. We gotta win the tournament for darkness or something. I don't know. Still no new Keyblades. Jeez. I didn't new. Yeah, you don't get a new Keyblade until you beat the Deep Jungle. I'm just used to. I guess after playing through Birth by Sleep, I was kind of starting to get used to getting a new Keyblade at the end of every world. Yeah, like Birth by Sleep just fucking drowns you in Keyblades. Yeah, and again, I'm not gonna in the future. I'm not gonna be too anal about the equipment my partners have because it ultimately doesn't make too much of a difference.
Are you alright?
Hey, I'm okay. You alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
Wait, how did he know about Hades? How did he know about Hades and the Cloud's little partnership?
Hades promised to help.
He never saw them talk or anything, so...
I tried to exploit the power of darkness.
Except you never actually used darkness in the fight, so...
I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it.
You might need to cut your bangs first so you can see, but... Or those spikes that are dangling in front of your eyes.
The light? Don't lose sight of it.
Ah, what? Actually, no, yeah, I think he does give me my first...
How about a rematch
Wait, what does he
sometime?
give me?
Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
He didn't use dark powers, oh.
I think I'll pass.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go to Smash Brothers. Little Mac isn't gonna beat himself up. Yeah, Sonic Blade, that's the attack. Yeah, it's still perplexing to me that Cloud is actually in Smash Brothers. Like, even after all this time, it's still so odd to think about.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot.
Ooh, I feel myself getting a case of the vapors.
Perfect. Perfectly infuriated. He makes me crazy.
Calm down there, Hades. Yeah, no, if you like, if you wait until after defeating Maleficent to witness this cutscene, she won't be present in it.
Here's what you do.
That's another little cutscene change that could happen. Of course, it's pretty. You really have to go out of your way to do that, though.
Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this.
I do like how like no one that works for Maleficent actually likes her. They all just hate her guts. They're just like, "What are you doing here? Go away! I got this covered, you bitch." Ah. But anyway, that's it for now. Next time, we'll be going to the Deep Jungle. And, yeah. So I'll see you then.